The first exercise I'm going to do is called the back leg raise. This exercise does a great job of pumping the glutes and engages several muscle groups, which makes it very effective. To perform this exercise correctly, you need to get on all fours with your wrists directly under your shoulders and your knees under your hips. Keep your back straight and tense your abdominal muscles to avoid a sag in your lower back. Bend one leg at the knee at a 90-degree angle. Slowly raise the bent leg up until your thigh is parallel to the floor or slightly higher. At the top point, tense your glutes. Hold for a second. Slowly lower your leg back to the starting position, but do not place it on the floor to keep the tension in your glutes. When I was a fitness trainer, my clients would often ask me how to achieve taut buttocks like mine. And you know what I always recommended? This exercise was a constant part of my training programs because it really works. The next exercise, which is an incredible glute pumping exercise, is called the glute bridge. This is one of the most effective exercises for working the gluteal muscles as well as for strengthening the back and thigh muscles. You need to follow the technique of this exercise carefully to see results. Lie on your back on the mat with your legs bent at the knees and feet hip-width apart. Your arms lie along your body with your palms on the floor. Tense the muscles of the abdomen and buttocks. Lift your pelvis upward, pushing off with your heels until your body forms a straight line from your knees to your shoulders. At the top point, tense your buttocks even more and hold for 1 to 2 seconds. Slowly lower your pelvis back to the floor, keeping control of the movement. If you notice, I spell out every little detail in the exercise so you can perform it correctly and efficiently. The next exercise, which I think many people know, is called the lying on your side leg raise. Despite its apparent simplicity, it is often underestimated. To perform this exercise, lie on your side, straighten your body, and support your head on an arm or pillow. Your legs should be straight and positioned one above the other. Lift your upper leg up, keeping it straight. Try not to bend your knee or tilt your leg forward or backward. Hold for 1 to 2 seconds at the top point, tensing your glutes. Slowly lower your leg back to the starting position. Although the exercise looks simple, when done correctly and with more repetitions, it can be very effective for strengthening and toning the glutes. It does a great job of isolating the gluteal muscles, especially the gluteus medius, which is responsible for the shape and strength of the glutes. The next exercise that has a special place in my heart is called the side lunge. This exercise not only pumps your glutes effectively, but also helps strengthen your leg muscles and improve your overall flexibility. To perform this exercise, stand up straight. Feet shoulder width apart, hands can be held in front of you for balance. Take a wide step to the side of one leg, bending it at the knee and lowering the thigh to the floor. It is important that the knee does not extend beyond the toe. The other leg remains straightened, with the heel pressed firmly to the floor. Squat down until the thigh of the bent leg is parallel to the floor. As you inhale, return to the starting position, fully straightening both legs. Repeat the movement on the other side. The side lunge actively engages the gluteal muscles, especially the large gluteal muscle, improving its shape and tone. It also works the quadriceps, thigh biceps and calves, which contributes to the overall strengthening of the legs. Lunges help improve flexibility and mobility in the hip joints. Today, I couldn't leave out the fitness rubber band and chose the best exercise in my opinion, which is called standing leg back with a fitness rubber band worn above the knees. Stand up straight with the resistance band above your knees, slightly below your hips. Spread your feet shoulder width apart, bend your knees slightly, and keep your body straight. Shift your weight to one leg, with the other leg back, keeping it straight and not touching the floor. At the top point, tense your buttocks as much as possible and hold for 1 to 2 seconds. Slowly bring your leg back to the starting position without touching the floor to maintain tension in the buttocks. Repeat the exercise 12 to 15 times for each leg in 3 to 4 approaches. The resistance band creates additional resistance, which makes the exercise more intense and effective for working the gluteal muscles. Regularly performing this exercise helps to increase muscle tone and keep your glutes in great shape. That's all for today.